one has three different terms, and anytime you're factoring, the first thing you do is look for a greatest common factor. So let's see if I can be a little neater here. I'm going to use purple for the first one. 3x, x, and do this one in green. 3 times 3 is 9, x, and the last term is just a constant, 1. I'm sorry, 3. There we go. Okay, so when you look for the common factors, this is 3x, this is 3x, 3x, this is 3, you can see there's a 3 in every term, but that's the only common factor. So the only thing that you can pull out is 3. So we're going to take care of that. We take care of that. We take care of that. That 3 has been pulled out. Now what is left on the inside? Xx, that's x squared. And this is going to be minus 3x. Now be careful, this is not 0. You divided out a 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you still have 1 left on the inside. Now to check this out, you distribute the 3 again to check it. This is our answer, but we check the answer by distributing. So let's check. 3x squared, and then 3 times negative 3 is minus 9x, 3 times 1 is 3. And we look, and lo and behold, it checks out. This is the solution. This is the factored form. This is the distributed form. We want the factored form. That's the answer. Okay, number 8. Let's see, we have 2 times 7, n plus 7n plus 7n. Okay, so here we have a 7 and an n. Here we have a 7 and an n. Here we have a 7 and an n. So the greatest common factor is 7n, and we're left with 2n squared plus, now be careful, this is not 0 because you're actually dividing out the 7n. You have a 1 left, plus n. And that's the solution. If you stick this in your grapher and you stick this in your grapher, you will get one graph because they're going to graph right on top of each other. It's the same, it's equivalent expression. This is actually your answer in factored form. Okay, yes, this looks goofy, but the point is, it doesn't matter what they have in common. It can be pulled out. So suppose they have a car in common. That's ridiculous, I know, but you'll see my point in a minute. Factor out the car. We're left with 5x plus 3y. And you can see it checks out because if I distribute the car, I will get this expression. Okay, here we go. This, in essence, is your car. In fact, if you want to draw a car out of it and put wheels on it, you have exactly the same thing as your car with wheels, except I can't draw. Okay, so we can pull out the car. Let's pull out the car. M minus 2. That was the greatest common factor. And then left over, now we're going to have the 5 and the minus m. Is that weird or what? If you look in your sign problems today, you'll see you get one just like this, number 13, where you have to pull out an entire expression.